we see a builder's website, it's formatted poorly or the wrong format. And here's a really important statistic. When that new home or remodeling lead lands on your website, you have a very minimal amount of time to be able to capture their interest. You have to attract them. So Diana, we talked about this a few episodes ago, but do you happen to remember how long a lead will stay on your website before they leave if they don't find what they're looking for?
Yes, I always mix those numbers. So yes. So I can say 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Well, 1 minute would be great. 2 minutes would be great if we can keep them on the site that long. That's usually when we can convert them if we have them that long. It's actually 19 seconds. 19 seconds. So if you land on a website, and this is not just builders, this is any website you visit. If you land on a website and you cannot find what you're looking for in 19 seconds, you leave and you look for it someplace else. So builders are no different. And people that shop online, they're shopping by process of elimination. So they're trying to cross you off the list. So if they land on your website, they don't see what they're looking for. It's the wrong format. It's hard to find things. That's frustrating. The other issue we find is that it's the wrong content. In other words, we find that a lot of builders are way too inner focused. They want to talk all about themselves versus being outwardly focused or focusing on what the lead is looking for. That's the content that you need to attract that lead, by providing the stuff that they are looking for. Important thing to remember here is that the lead doesn't care about you yet. They have 3 questions in their head. They want to know what they can build. They want to know how much it will cost. They want to know where they can build it, or if you will come to their location if you're a remodeling contractor. Those are their only 3 questions. They're not always in that order, but those are their 3 questions. Until they answer those questions, they don't care about your process. They don't really care about your awards. They don't care about your About Us page. They simply want to get those 3 questions answered. Now, once they answer those 3 questions, they will look at that information. That does become important, but not right up front. So a lot of times the content is too inner focused. It doesn't provide the answers to their questions, and they will leave. And then the last one we see issues with website is going to be a lack of or really no lead magnets. There might be a phone number, there might be a contact us form, but there's no other lead magnets. So the way this works is you have to have the right content, the right format to attract them. You have the right lead magnets to capture them, and then you have to have the right follow-up process to convert them. So lead magnets are very, very important. Again, that's using a technique called controlled release of information. I give them enough to pique their interest online, but then in order for them to get more of that information, they have to do something, and that doing something is to fill out a form and opt in, giving me permission to follow up with them, of which I will continue to give them more information that they're looking for. Any thoughts, Diana?
I think that's a huge, let's say, missed opportunity if you don't take care of the leaks. And the more you become aware, so previously I didn't realize how many leaks I have in the system. So just by being aware, I think you can just go and improve and see what can you do differently. I didn't pay attention to that. So I think this is very valuable to just know where to pay attention to and look for those leaks.
Yeah, very good. Again, using the analogy of I have a water leak in my home. We want to find where is the source of that leak before we just start replacing things, right? Oftentimes we'll say, oh, I think it's this, and you just replace this. Or I'm going to throw more money at it. I'm going to put a new window in. I'm going to put a new roof on, but I don't realize the leak might be in the walls or the siding or the roof, and I thought it was the window. So marketing is no different. When you're going to take on a marketing initiative, you are going to spend some money to do something. But before you spend the money, let's first fix what you currently have, because pouring more money on a problem just creates a bigger problem.